Peace, y'all. So check it out. I wanted to do a quick video because I made a post last week saying how I hadn't been smoking and drinking, and like how I hadn't smoked and like being an average everyday smoker. Like I haven't even been like a smoker in over like a year. And one of my buddies hit me up and asked how did she get there. Now I was really under the weather at that time, so I didn't even hit her back. And then when I was gonna hit her back, I realized that it was gonna be a lot longer than like a little quick text. So I decided to do a video and I'm gonna send this to her. So I apologize, buddy. But here you go. I think that it can help everybody, at least telling my journey with it of how I think you can get there, and as well like what I did, how I got there, um, and why I got there. And I think why got to be the strongest thing. I said plenty of times, like, man, I was just tired of smoking. I was tired of drinking for so many reasons. But even that's not enough just to say like, okay, I'm tired of it, I'm gonna stop, or to be like, I'm not smoking after this today, or I'm not drinking today, because as soon as somebody come with some shit, or I have a down moment, or I feel like my everyday habit of, okay, I'm gonna record, so let me smoke, or I'm gonna eat, so let me smoke, or I'm gonna go to sleep, so let me smoke. You know what I mean? Like that was part of my habit. You know what I mean? So just saying like I'm gonna stop, it's too hard to break that routine. So I just tried to make sure that I took away, not only tried to take that away, but added healthier things that made it more important to not do it. Like for instance, you could say you want to work out, but it makes more difference if you might work out in the morning, and eat a healthy meal that might divert you from eating some BS later on in the day. So almost like the same thing. So it's like, man, I made sure I added healthy alternatives to make me not want to be like, well, damn, I done did all this. Like I really started taking working out more seriously. And I always take it seriously, but I'm like, you know, I'm gonna make sure that I'm working out every day. Like it's no even 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Like this is the new person that I want to be. I want my every day to be the same. I want to choose healthiness every day, and I want to divert from anything that's not healthy. Like my why was so big and so strong because it's like I just felt like a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like you are what you repeatedly do. Some days I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do music. Some days I didn't go to work. Some days I didn't make money. But every day I found ways to smoke and to drink. I'm still, not happy with my dreams and not happy with, how I'm not investing in certain things like I wanted to. But it's like I can always scrape up money for some weed or some alcohol. Like, that wasn't cool for me. I got a baby, too. I want to be my baby's biggest role model. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to see me smoking and drinking and that be my way of life. Like I want to be like his hero. You know what I'm saying? Like and all these things were big whys for me. So it's like I started, just trying to do everything healthy, and it took a while, but it's like I wanted to change, environments. Like I started getting up early because I'm like I need to get more done with my day. So to get to bed early, to get up early, I got to go to bed early, which means I'm not really going out. I can go out to, which maybe kind of hurt, I'm not going out to a lot of open mics or networking events, but that environment wasn't as good for me. I'd rather get to bed earlier. I won't be snacking. I won't be spending money. I won't be out, you know what I'm saying, looking for something to do. Drinks won't be going around. Weed won't be going around. I'll be in the bed early, so the hours that I'm up is more productive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting up earlier. I immediately work out first thing when I get up. You know what I'm saying? Like I do a workout and then I jump to like I got on the Bible heavy because I understand like this is bigger than me. Like and it's not just my habits and things of that nature, but it's like I want divine power. I want to make sure like I'm doing everything I could possibly do to, what I'm saying, like make sure that I'm right and I'm strong and I'm focused and I'm aligning myself for success. So it's like I get up early because I want to be a top 1%er. So I want to get up before everybody else. I want to work out more than everybody else. I want to be on my Bible and my spirituality or inspirational learning. I want to read, first thing in the morning, journaling, do whatever I got to do, writing down, setting my plans for the day, my goals. And it's like if I'm starting my day off that intentional, I ain't really got any room as much room for error. You know what I mean? And it's not much empty space. It's like my mind is going and it's firing and it's excited about the things that I'm planning. It's already happy that I done tackled an alligator or ate a toad or whatever you say that is first thing in the morning. Like it's really excited about that. So it's like I don't want to do anything like everybody else. There's so many people that are surround me that are smoking and drinking. And it's like, but I don't know that many people that's successful. It's like, if I want to be healthy and eating, I got to look around the places that I eat and see like, well, how do they look? How are their finances? How are their relationships? How is their self-love? What do they think about themselves? How are they carrying themselves? Same thing with the smoking and the drinking. I'm like, I know a lot of people who are smoking and drinking, what's their wealth? How do they feel about themselves? Like, are they successful? You know what I'm saying? Like, some things you ain't really got to think too hard or research too hard. It's just common sense of saying, like, a lot of successful people, 1%ers, they ain't got time to be possibly having a hangover, not feeling good or being sluggish. And that's just due to the fact that you're getting more sugar or whatever empty calories. I wanted my body to look like banging. I didn't want any gut. I worked out too hard to not see the results I wanted. So I wanted to cut out empty calories. I'd rather eat my calories. I'd rather get some French fries than drink. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a singer. Like right now, I don't have as like guilt because I'm like, I got sick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the weather. But before, if I was smoking every day, I'd be like, damn, man, was the smoking? Was this the cause of it? Did I do this to myself? Am I missing out on opportunities because I'm doing this to myself? And how much do I love myself? How much do I want the things that I want? So it's like my why became so strong in this. And I think if you want any sort of change, then your why got to change. You know what I'm saying? You do, like Eric Thomas said, you got to want things, want it as bad as you want to breathe. You know what I mean? Like my habits, the things that I think are holding me back, they can't be stronger than the things that push me forward. Like I can't be afraid to kill my old self to birth and to see what this new me looks like and feels like. Like I want to be clear. I want to be light. I want to control the things that I can control. And if I'm clear, if I'm not smoking, if I'm not drinking, then I know that my demeanor, my energy is always gonna be like this. There ain't gonna be nothing unexpected. I ain't gonna be getting mad, for no stupid reason. Not that I think that I do. I think I'm a happy drinker. But it's like I could just control more. And it's like, man, being black and seeing it on every corner, seeing my people not being as wealthy as we could, it's like, damn, I could take a break. And it's hard when you say you want to take a break and you can't take a break, then I'm like, it got too much of a hold on me. You know what I mean? And I used to think like I needed to either drink to have a little shot before I perform or smoke something before I record or whatnot. But I don't want to give power to anything else. Like I've wrote dope songs that have great performances, and I wrote horrible songs and had horrible performances drinking and smoking. So at the end of the day, I'm the common denominator. You know what I mean? I want to get my being as there as possible without anything else. I don't want to give anything else the blame or the praise. I want it to be me and my hard work. Even when I was learning the guitar, like you can learn with a capo, and I probably would be able to play a lot more songs doing it with a capo. But one of my homies, Shirai, told me, like, he don't really use a capo. And I get it because it's like, man, what if I ain't got a capo? Now I can't play this song. Like, I want to be prepared for whatever situation. I want to come like I am the tool. I don't even need a track. I could just bust out and sing. I don't even need I would like to have certain things, but if I ain't got a producer there, if I ain't even got a guitar there, if I don't have a mix engineer there, like I'm ready to go. And it's like now I ain't gotta have weed, I ain't gotta have liquor there. I'm ready to go. And what I want is I want to have a lot of fucking money. I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to be right with, what I'm saying, have a good spiritual relationship. You know what I'm saying? I want to just dress up, be fly, and like not be cliche. Like I don't want to be cliche. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just whack to me. That's the image. Like you either got to be on some lean or be on, drinking or smoking something. Like it just can't be you. You really can't just shine through. It seemed like, and I ain't want that. Like I just want to be fucking phenomenal. You know what I mean? And it's like I just wasn't there yet, and I was trying so hard. And I'm like, man, I need to release any baggage, whether that's people, bad habits. Like I'm ready to release all that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel much better. I feel freer. I feel lighter. I feel more focused. I feel like I'm not running from anything. Cause sometimes some shit can happen, and it's like so much got to get done. So much got to get done. And sometimes I got to sit down and fucking used to have to sit down and smoke about it or drink about it. But now it's like I gotta face that shit, and I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like just problem solve, be solution based focused all the time. You know, I'm not wasting time. And if I'm not actively working on solving a problem or doing something, or like my mind is clear and it's still thinking. My subconscious mind is still clear and thinking. So it's like all my cylinders are rolling, and I feel like in order to get there, like I had to want it bad enough. Like I started listening to only the positive videos. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting a coach, a mentor, and the people that I was around, even at that time, like they weren't smoking, they don't drink. You know what I mean? Like they are some success mindsets. Like I said, I took up working out. I'm not doing it as good, but like even tracking calories, like I was tracking my calories, like I was just making no room for fucking error. I just wanted to make sure that I was on some top percenter lifestyle straight up. Like even if you try hard, even if you got money, like I'm gonna have the money, I'm gonna have the clothes, I'm gonna have the fucking skill, I'm gonna have the fucking music, I'm gonna have the family. Like, be just gonna look fly, I'm gonna be clean, I'm gonna be sober, I'm gonna show up like this every day. I don't need anything. It's like I'm just that A1. And I feel like that's a lot more gangster for me. You know what I mean? And if I do want to, consume something eventually, let it be celebratory. But I was taking on that like every day, and it wasn't really anything to celebrate. You know what I mean? My bad, y'all. So I don't know what happened, but I realized editing this that somehow I deleted the rest of that video at one of the most important parts when my son walked in. He does everything that I do. He was about to come in and probably, I can't even remember, like get on his keyboard. But he's on the keyboard all the time. He is playing the beat machine. He got a microphone singing. If I'm cooking, he gets his spatula and starts cooking. Like I got a little mini me around. And I was blessed and fortunate enough that my parents, I really didn't see them drink. They might have had a glass of wine, maybe a beer. I can't even really remember that. But for the most part, I seen them going to work. I seen them going to school, going to church. You know what I mean? Going to the YMCA. And that had a big impact on me and my being and who I am today. I wasn't around any like paraphernalia or any of that other stuff, and I don't want to get him around that. It's too easy. It's everywhere. That you can experience that everywhere. I want to be his hero. I want to help make him into the best man that I possibly can help him to be. You know what I mean? And focusing on the things that are important, the things that are fulfilling, the things that are going to add value to his life, to other people's lives, and not take it away. Give him as much energy, as much hope, um, you know what I mean, as I possibly can. So that's another big part of my why is him. So at the end of the day, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you listening. I hope you gained some value. But really, it's about your why. And you got to do anything and everything just to make sure that you are just be a legend. You know what I'm saying? Don't do average things. Things that are easy, things that are comfortable, things to help you to manage things. And I'm not talking about tools like Google Calendar helps you to manage your business better, something like that. Certain things that help you handle situations more easily, like it doesn't bring out the beast in you. It's things that make you average. You know what I mean? Look around and see what most people are doing. And I think that you just got to understand if you do want to stop smoking or stop drinking, understand it's not going to be easy. This is part of your routine, it's part of your habit. Like it's embedded in you right now if it's that hard for you to stop. And you got to change that. You got to create a new you. You know what I'm saying? And you have been focusing every minute, every day in creating this person that you are right now. But whoever you start creating right now is going to be the person that you're going to be in the future. And everything matters. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be a dog. You got to be a beast. you know what I'm saying, to evoke change within yourself. And the harder that you work on yourself, the more that you push yourself, the more that you set a bar for yourself, you know what I mean? And you don't settle for anything less than greatness. It's like that's a better life I feel like you're going to have. And again, I'm not saying, I will never ever smoke or drink again, but when I do, it's going to be celebratory. It's going to be, we're going to have a, what I'm saying, a good time. And hopefully I'll be able to, if I ever choose to, I'll be able to handle that. You know what I mean? And I'll be able to handle maybe one drink or two drink or smoke, but not feel like I need that or need to continue on with that. Because I don't want it to be a lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to be free from all that, from needing, what I'm saying, things that are a crutch, and I want my money to be working with me. I want my mind to be sharp. So it's like you just got to focus on your goals and your dreams, and I think you should write down your goals and your dreams and what you want for yourself, who you want to become. What else could you spend your money on? What else would you spend your time on? And I think that's what's going to motivate you. Anything that's easy is, again, it's going to just provoke being average, you know. But being able to say no and sacrifice, it's like that's pushing you to be a stronger you, a better you. And I think that carries over. That's another thing with me. Like, if I could sacrifice and focus on working out and, not saying yes all the time to the drinks and liquor and weed, you know, I got more control. I'm sacrificing for something better. I think that's as well what, what I'm saying, will happen as well with you. It's going to be a positive domino effect instead of a negative domino effect. You got to hypnotize yourself. You got to listen to positive videos. Look at bodybuilding videos. People who are the top 1% in their field. See what they're doing with their time. They're not putting drinks. They're not drinking. The best bodies, they're not drinking. You know what I mean? So I filled my time, if it wasn't with music, production stuff, or, other self-help stuff, then it was like I was looking at bodybuilders. I was looking at CEOs and how early they get up, how, what time they go to bed, how their day is structured. And I started to mimic my life like that, and that helped me to do it. But it's like, at the end of the day, it all comes down to you. You got to want it. You know what I'm saying? You can't find it. There's always going to be a good excuse for it. The second that you think that you're going to stop, something going to happen. A bill going to pop out of nowhere. Somebody going to pass away. Like, something going to happen to be like that. You know what I mean? Or, a friend that you ain't seen in 10 years going to come in town like, hey, drinks on me. Like, a second that you think that you stop, like, a moment, an opportunity, a good excuse is going to come through to be like, hey, this is, go ahead and take a drink. Go ahead and smoke it. It's free. The second that you, the second you try and stop, they're going to be like, all weed and liquor is free in the world for until further notice. Some shit like that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to think it's a test. It's a test from God. It's a test from, what I'm saying, your future self, your higher self. Can you say no? Focus on the bigger picture. Like, what do you want out of life? And again, man, don't nobody want to just be average and doing. You are what you do repeatedly. So do something dope repeatedly. Don't do something that's going to take away from your health or your looks or your energy or your finances. Like, add to it, and start being a little bit more, responsible. Like I said, I have smoked and drank, so I'm not, um, trying to be negative or whatnot. Because, I've been there, partied, and it definitely didn't apply to me then. And so if I were you, just let it fly. Maybe you in your kick of air. But if you're wanting to stop, these are just some things that I've thought about, ways that's helped me to, like, rise above. And I feel great. I feel absolutely wonderful. I don't even feel like I got to turn, I don't even feel like I need anything to turn up. I feel like I could turn up just as much now if I had a ton of Henny in my system. You know what I'm saying? Or I could be smooth and I can vibe out it. I had a ton of weed in my system. Like, I feel like I am the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm becoming the vibe. The things that I used to look to get to, like, that's just becoming who I am now. And I like that. So hopefully that helped. On music lovers, if you guys like music, check it out. I got a song called Sober. This is my hat. You know, I even got the hat like it's part of my merch. I'm rocking it because I think it's fly. But I think it's one of them dope pieces that you can rock for a day, you can rock for a weekend. Just say you ain't drinking tonight, put on your sober hat. Just let everybody know you chilling. You know what I'm saying? For the time being. You know, maybe it's a for lifer thing. If so, hey. But yeah, the song is called Sober. Dope song. Such a vibe. Just saying, like, I don't know who you truly are unless we make love sober. Like, I want to see you for who you are. I don't want to race home to get to know, drink, no smoke. Like, I want you to be my buzz. You know, I want you to give me that vibe, you know, that I typically search for. You know what I'm saying? You got the goods. It's written by myself, produced by myself. Shout out to my homie Yosh Benjamin on the bass. He's a dope barber in Atlanta, so if you want to get that, holla at him, man. Hit him up. But yeah, like, subscribe if you dig. Even if you don't like and subscribe, I hope that you got some value. I hope it helps. I hope it just puts some nuggets in your mind, something to chew on, whether it's going to be helpful now or down the line. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I'm wishing y'all the best. Wealth, health, success, love, and all that good stuff, you know. And I'm just happy to share my testimony. Um, God is good, man. Till next time.